You are what you consistently do. The difference between where you are right now and where you want to be is what are you consistently doing every single day. Your habits will determine your ultimate success. One of the reasons why I've had so much success on YouTube is because I just keep making videos. It's a habit. It's burned into my calendar. Every week I am making videos. I film. I'm here making this content for you guys now. I'm making more videos, more videos, more videos, more videos. It's consistently been a part of my routine for over a decade. If you do something every single week or more frequent for a decade, you're going to get some serious results. You'd have to be just absolutely terrible to not get any results if you are doing something every single week or more frequently for a decade. Most people don't want to put in the work, and I get it. And that can be frustrating. It can be slow. We want the instant results. And it's hard to shift the identity, your identity at the beginning, because your habits of not doing something or your current habits that you are doing are stronger than the new habit that you're trying to build. So for me, not to make a video would be so foreign, so weird. I've made videos through all sorts of crisis and tragedies and injuries. The only time when I didn't make videos was when my dog died. When my family dog died, it was on video day, and I just couldn't bring myself to making the videos. So it was the only week where I zero, I can't do it. We have to do something else. But I've made videos through vacations. I've made videos through breaking my neck. I've made videos through everything, every tragedy that's happened, every negative, every stress, every frustration. I've found a way to make videos. It's so a part of me now, not because I'm superhuman or extra special, just because I put the repetition in. Now, a new habit that I'm trying to build is swimming. The pool just opened back up in my place, and I've gone swimming every day for the past 2 weeks, week and a half. I've been going swimming. And it's so fun. It's so freeing. I go for my swim. I could only do 20 lengths of the pool. Now I'm up to 40, and I'm getting better at it. And I just feel so good. You swim, you have a shower, and then oh, my body feels amazing right now. But it's still a new habit, right? I'm still trying to develop it. If I were to go and fly to a speaking gig and then come back, I would have to force myself to get back into, swimming. That's what I'm supposed to do in the morning. I got to go swimming. Right. I'd have to set up reminders, have to put it in my calendar. But making videos is so ingrained because it's lasted so long as I've done it. It feels super weird. If I left YouTube or sold my channel or whatever, what do I do now? I don't even know what to do anymore because making videos has become part of my identity. You too can change your identity. You too can start to develop the habits that will help take you to accomplishing your goals. I want to give 3 quick tips that I think will help you. Step number 1 is to get really clear on what the habit is that you want to develop. Don't pick 20 different habits that you would want to do all at once. This is where we struggle because we take on way too much. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm rolling up my sleeves. It's time to change my life. I've had it. I've had enough. I'm going to change everything. I'm going to work out, and I'm going to eat well, and I'm going to make content. I'm going to grow my business. I'm going to find a girlfriend. I'm going to whatever the thing is. You come with 20 different habits that you're going to do. And guess what? You do it tomorrow, maybe, and then it becomes too overwhelming, too much change all at once. Your life just takes over and you end up back down in the hole where you started. Does that happen? Have you tried to take on too much at once? What is the single most important habit that you need to start to build? That if you look back in a year, you could say, I'm so happy that I built this one habit because it's helping you accomplish your goals. What is the most important habit? It could be waking up at a certain time. It could be taking care of your mind. It could be taking care of your body. It could be putting in a certain amount of work on your business. It could be writing your book. It could be making 100 videos. What is the one habit that you want to start to build that if that one thing happened, your entire life starts to change? It's the cornerstone habit. That you start doing that, because I guarantee you, listen, if you start waking up at a certain time, or you start working out, you pick any of them, you start doing one of those things that you're proud of yourself for doing it, other things start to change in your life around you. Because when you feel really proud of yourself, when you feel good about yourself, other things start to improve too. Because if you were, say your goal is to make 100 videos next year. Okay, so every 3 days you're making a video. And that's impossible. You've never done that, and that sounds crazy, and it's way too big. And then you start to do it. You start to actually build the momentum. You start to actually make the content. You say like, okay, well, what else can I do? You know what? I want to start working on my health. It's just going to happen naturally. You want to find a relationship, people will gravitate towards you because now all of a sudden you're a lot more confident, a lot more proud. That's magnetic energy that people want to be around. So you pick the one habit that you want to stay consistent on. And then you start doing that work, not being stressed out about having too many habits all at once and the whole thing fails. Okay? Step number 2, you have to schedule it. You have to put it in your calendar. Schedule it. It will not just happen. These videos are happening for me right now. It's in my schedule. I booked time for it. I have swimming in my schedule. That's even more important in my calendar. So today at 5 o'clock, I'm going to go swimming. It's in my calendar. I booked it because otherwise other stuff could come in. Maybe I get on a roll on making videos, or maybe somebody messages me and I have to deal with it. Something else will always come up. Something else will always come up, right? Stuff always comes up. And we let that be an excuse for you not to take action. You block it off. You put it in your calendar. Show yourself when, right? Which day of the week are you actually going to be doing this thing? Or which time of day are you actually going to be doing this thing? And start to teach yourself that this gets done. That when you put less things in your calendar, right? Put less things in your calendar and make sure that they get done. Because you can put stuff in, how many times have you put stuff in your calendar and then it didn't get done, right? Does that happen to you? Don't worry about that. Less things in your calendar. But when you put it in, it gets done. Again, this is building the identity. It's you starting to trust yourself that when you say something's going to happen, that it happens. And not just happens one-off, but it happens consistently. So if you've got holidays coming up or vacation coming up, and your goal is still to do videos or swimming or write a page for your book or whatever it is that is part of your goals, plan your calendar. Show yourself what time. Okay, you know you're traveling tomorrow. Okay, are you going to do it before you travel? You're going to do it while you're on the plane? You're going to do it when you land in the city? And what's realistic? Are you going to be doing a 16-hour flight with 2 stopovers and then be exhausted when you land and that's when you're going to do your workout? Right? Like maybe work out in the morning. Like just think about your day that's coming ahead of you and schedule that thing in. Because again, when you can stay consistent on it, that's when everything starts to change. And then number 3 is get a community. Doing something difficult and doing something brand new is really, really, really hard to do by yourself. It's not impossible. It's not that you can't do it, but we are community people. Like humans are, even me who's introverted and shy and I don't need a lot of friends, it's always more fun doing something with somebody. Knowing that tonight at 5, Nina's going swimming with me, I'm more likely to show up because Nina's there too. It's going to be a lot more fun because Nina's there too. Get somebody to be an accountability partner for you. Join a Discord group or a Facebook group that are talking about these things so that you don't feel like you're the only person going through this. Because when you have a down day, when you have a bad moment, when you're tired, when you had a rough sleep, when you got terrible news, it's easy to fall right back down to the habits that you've been consistently working on, the negative habits you've been building up over your lifetime, instead of defaulting back to the positive ones that you want to start to build. The difference between where you are right now and where you want to be are the habits you consistently do. You are what you consistently do. You eat 1 chocolate bar, it's fine, as long as you're consistently eating really well. But if you eat really well only one day and you're eating chocolate bars every day, then guess what's going to happen to your health? You are what you consistently do, and you can change it. You can change it. Where you are right now does not have to be where you are in 1 year if you put the habits in place, if you consistently schedule them in, and you get a community to help you so you're not doing this alone. If you want another Evan Rant video that just might give you the confidence you need, check it out right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there. The antidote to guilt is action. If you feel guilt, it's because you are not proud of yourself, because something happened and you did not react or act in the way that you wished that you would.